Hey everyone, what is up? I decided to go live. I haven't gone live in a minute, but and I've been busy. I have been busy the most of the day, taking care of things and running errands and stuff in the house, as well as doing promotions and marketing and things like that. Just trying to stay active as possible. And today I actually did get kind of lazy. I didn't get out. I did try to. I did sleep a little bit longer today, but I don't want to take this time to. If anyone's on, if anything, just Q&A while I'm sipping my bone stew soup and everything. Just say what's up. If you want to say what's up, say what's up. And if you have any questions I can help you with, please feel free, because I'm gonna just take this time. Usually, I don't really have time to relax the majority of the time. I'm always trying to push. Like right now, I'm gonna go in the other room in my office and literally do editing for commercials and reviews that that drive the channel and things like that. And potentially, hopefully, later this evening, I can do like an hour or two on like the Independent Courier website that I'm putting together and things like that. I mean, the Courier website I'm putting together. And then I'm probably gonna get up at 5 in the morning, because I have a pickup at that nobody wanted to do. I have a pickup going to Northern Virginia tomorrow morning, so I'll take care of that, go to sleep for a little bit, and then literally go into the office around like 3. And but just trying to stay busy, trying to stay focused. Ni saka man siya. How is everybody out there? How are you doing? Ni saka na just us. But for those of you guys who have arthritis, aching bones, like myself, I try to eat a lot of bone marrow soup, preferably from beef, because good for the bones, good for your joints. Bone marrow, my sister was cooking it for like a few hours, so it's good for me, because everything is I do everything I can to maintain my body.
You're gonna say hi to Uncle Sar's friend here.
And that's my beautiful wife with Misu. Hi, Mita.
Hello, one viewers.
I'm lucky if I have one.
Hi.
Hi. Misu is a
Kumusta kayo
sheepu.
dyan?
Misu's a sheepu. I wonder if I should go onto Facebook and go live there.
Oh, this is a
This is YouTube.
YouTube.
But yeah, like usually my wife and I, we try to stay busy, try to stay oh here, plug your real estate.
Bye. Oh, by the way,
Give me,
if
what's
you
the other
have
one?
oh, I
There
look
you
terrible.
go.
If you have family and friends looking to buy a house or sell, hi.
Call me.
Called Ronaldo.
If that's Call me
Yes,
right now.
here in Virginia. So I'm a local.
Oh, how are you? Shout out from Hamburg, Germany.
So I'm a local realtor here in Virginia, so I can help you or friend or family if they're planning to buy or sell a house or invest a house. I have subscribed and like.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You don't know how much I appreciate those things. Wow. I should do more lives, just to get the personal side of things. Like Ruby's day and I was like marketing, taking care of other things, and she was talking to people in the Philippines for our stuff going on over there.
You're welcome.
We try to stay busy. At the same time, you do need time to decompress. Hopefully, Ruby will make some sales, and we're gonna go to Maldives, or we're gonna go Paris first.
Paris first.
Yay!
So, yes. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, where's the other one?
It's over there.
Where's it? Give me the
Bye
other
to
one.
everybody. Bye. So bye.
Yeah, if you want to ask me any questions, hopefully I can help you with whatever you're looking for.
If you're gonna ask me
Bacolod, very
anything
nice.
about buying a house here in the United States, let me know.
Yeah.
I can answer.
I even,
The best of my knowledge.
well, it's open floor right
Do
now.
you have ever seen the show Miraculous? Ladybug?
No, Cat Noir. I'm gonna look that up. What is that? That's pretty. That's a crazy title. I'm gonna look that up tonight before I go to sleep. I'm gonna watch that.
Look at Miso's trying to. It's just.
Miso's one of the coolest sheepoos I know.
He's sleepy, but yeah.
There is some type of value that you can hold your dog like this, because I can't do it with my dogs in the Philippines. They are.
So bye.
My baby. They're like 50 plus, 100 plus pounds. So not able. I can't do that with my dogs. But Collet is actually nice. Have we been? I'm gonna watch that, man. If you guys have any joint issues and stuff like that, bone marrow soup is amazing. That's using bone marrow. Always take it all the time, as much as I can. Good for my joints and things like that. Because got a lot of history of broken bones and stuff like that from competitively fighting and competing and things like that. Just all around sports, It is? Wow. How much is it per kilo, my friend? Do I need 3D glasses for this? Or can I watch it on like the VR set or something like that? Where's the other one?
It's over there. It's going to go to sleep.
Wow, 18 euros for 2 kilos of beef in Germany right now.
What?
That is nasty. That is crazy. I don't know why. What does that equate to be? Like $20? $22, something like that? Oh, that's crazy, man. That is nuts. Like, how you gonna charge people that much money, man? Jeez. Now, the cost of beef and everything else, is that due to what's going on in like Ukraine, or that's generally how much things cost right now? Or things are just generally expensive? I think I swallowed the bone. Oh, yeah, there it is, see? That's what I tell the bone marrow.
That's crazy, baby.
Piece of a bone. It's due to the war. I'm fine. Happens all the time. At this particular table right here where we're sitting, I almost died actually. I choked on some water, and I literally fell.
Who would think that you're gonna choke with water?
I choked in some water. I fell on the ground. I hit my head, and because my nephew and I were joking around, and then I think what happened? Everybody thought it was joking.
Yeah.
And then I got up, and then it seemed like how many minutes was I down, or seconds?
At least like
1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, What was that question? Let me see. How do you have I ever been in an action movie? No. Well, not so much action movie. When I was younger, my friends were rappers, so they would actually put me in some of those things to do certain things within the movie. But no, I have never been in an action movie. I mean, I've never been in an action movie. But yeah, the time that I almost died, crazy thing. Whether you believe me or not, it's up to you. When I fell, craziest thing happened. This is a story I need to tell you guys. When I fell, and mind you, this is happening for probably for my wife and my nephew. He's in Massachusetts right now. About a minute. I noticed myself when I fell. I really noticed myself when I actually fell on the ground. Next thing I noticed was I get up, and then I was literally seeing myself on the ground while my nephew was picking me up, and it was like from like a third person's point of view. Excuse me. It was crazy. It was crazy, and then for a quick, this is like a millisecond. I'm thinking I saw my niece get nervous. My wife was getting nervous. They picked me up. I saw this, and then quick second, I got up. I moved over to the kitchen and they just gave a like really good cough, and my passage and things like that. And then yeah, I just sat back down, and then what was Abby? Abby was like, you were like, call 911, and Abby was like, what? Would Abby say, what's the number?
No, I don't run, but
He put 9-1.
9-1.
So yeah, it was a crazy time frame over there, but I mean, you know, I don't know where you guys sit with religion and stuff. I was very blessed that night, and thank God my family was here. Let's go back to these questions again. Have you ever? Well, I have done some voice work for like certain books and stuff. Like certain books and voiceovers and stuff like that. But yeah, I do that on like from time to time and things like that. But I might have to take that more seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Leave you here because I have to do work. Okay.
It's okay. If you guys are in America, I don't know if this is in Germany or wherever you guys at, Kung Fu Tea. Get some boba. Unfortunately, my niece has made it too sugary here. Jesus Lord. No sugar. Does that mean 0% sugar? This shit is still sweet, dude. Okay. What was the question mark for? Yeah, I have done some narrator work. There was a website I used to go to where I book gigs where just reading over lines from the book, and then you audition. I got hired. Okay, babe. I got hired for some of that work and stuff like that. I haven't tried it in a while because it does take some time to audition and then reading all that stuff and things like that. And take care, my friend. Yeah, it's just I might have to continue doing that. I don't know, but it is a form of income stream that I did for a very short while, maybe 2 months total. Oh, hey, what's up, H&H? I am not in the Philippines right now. I am in Virginia Beach, Virginia, America, USA. However, the part of Philippines I am from is Dumaguete City. We do have properties in Cebu. We have family up north and things like that. But yeah, how do you see all the chats all the time? I've never done a comedy show. I'd be too nervous and too afraid to do that. Excuse me, honestly, that would be. I think I don't know. I'm afraid. I mean, I'm not afraid of getting in front of people and talking and things like that, but I personally, I'm not funny like that. I don't think I'm funny. So I mean, that's just me. I mean, I don't think I'm funny. So I don't think I would do well. And hey, H&H. So Dumaguete is on the island. Dumaguete City is in Negros, but Negros is broken into two: Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental. Oriental's in the south, Occidental's in the north. So the north is like Bacolod, and then the Bacolod City is the main city in Occidental, and then Negros Oriental, Dumaguete City is their main city. I don't know if you've ever been. Beautiful city. That's my home. I live in Bacong, which is in Negros Oriental, but we have properties and investments in Dumaguete City. Boba. Well, how's everybody out there tonight? How are you guys doing? It sucks that beef is crazy expensive in Germany. Damn. So yeah, I think I can do that, man. I might actually go into that. I might actually go into that again, cause cause yeah, I might actually go into that more like dramatic. Thank you, H&H. Oh, trust me, this stuff scares the crap out of me all the time. The boba, oh my goodness, it scares the crap out. I try to drink all the liquid first, and then piece by piece, you know, because you know. My beautiful wife is coming down the stairs with a beautiful dress. Are you guys out there married to Filipinas or Filipino yourself? I would love to know. You know, this you know, I see a lot on TV, like, you know, you should marry a Pinay and all that stuff. And generally speaking, Filipinos have a great disposition, really do. But you know, you can't discount other cultures and stuff like that. But you know, my wife is a amazing partner.
Did you say that because I'm here?
I didn't say that because you're here. I say that all the time to everyone. Hey, Mexicans are pretty much the same as Filipinos. Right? We're still conquered, right? Hey, no worries, man. Not married. Hey, listen. Power Rangers. I did know a few guys that were on Power Rangers on the live show, on the TV show, as well as the like live shows and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, concerning Power Rangers, when I was in Taekwondo school, when I was managing it and you know just teaching and things like that, they always when Power Rangers were hot, they always had like a Power Ranger suit for the kids for birthday parties. So I used to dress up in a Power Rangers outfit, the red one, the Red Ranger. Those were the days. Unsa na imo no tambang? Yeah, H&H concerning about married to a Mexican. A lot of people, you know, bringing up Mexico. Love you. A lot of people don't realize how connected Mexicans and Filipinos are. You know, I tell people all the time, like, you know, I have not tried to do a Batman voice impression. But I think that will hurt the throat, dude, because who made it? What's that actor's name? Who made it like really like throaty? Where I wouldn't even want to try that. It would kill my throat. Christian Bale, yeah, Christian Bale's the one that made it like really. I can't do it, man. Um, yeah, I am a dual citizen. I'm a you know a dual citizen for you know Philippines and here. Only disadvantage. There's really no disadvantage. I don't think so. It's more advantages than anything because yeah, it was Christian Bale. The advantages are that you can vote, which honestly speaking, I'm not really into politics. You know, I have my own reasoning for that. I don't really vote and stuff like that. But allow as a Filipino, a citizen in Philippines, and I mean, excuse me, being a dual citizen, you have the full rights of a citizen. You can own land, run business, and things like that. We have those things, so I have to do it. Being in Balagbayan, I think you're limited to like 1,000 square meters, but you know, being a dual citizen, you're open to everything. Of course, being an American citizen, that takes priority. You know, if something were to, I don't think I'm of age for drafts anymore, but if something were to happen, you would have to, you know, do your thing for America. I mean, I mean, I think that's the rule, but I'm not 100%. But that's what I would do, But understand that like I came here when I was 3 years old, so like I have my foot in both places. I see the pros and cons for both countries, but so I can't. Everything for me, I'm generally speaking, I'm an optimistic person, so I understand the pessimism, I understand the negativities of the world, but at the end of the day, I'm an immigrant that came here, that was lucky to come here, and I had very hardworking parents and siblings to show me that the benefits of being in this country and the opportunities of being in this country. So that's my take on it. And as far as doing business in the Philippines, I'm just blessed that I can have options in life, if that makes any sense. Okay. I feel that maybe you have less U.S. protection while in the Philippines, I'm guessing. No, it's fine. I mean, when you're in the Philippines, protection wise, I mean, obviously, if you do something stupid, you can always run to your embassy or consulate, but are they going to really protect you? I mean, I think they're allies still and things like that. So, as far as getting ripped off or business dealings and stuff like that, it's all. I mean, this is the world that I'm in. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that will stop you because America's not going to protect you in that sense. As far as issues happening, like like my family has had issues where America and Philippines were involved, and every single time in our issues, they've always like deal with that in your own country on both sides. We have no part. You have no part in that. We have no part in that. If it's a civil matter, leave that be. We have no part in that. So it's case by case, obviously, like with anything. But when it comes to certain things, like certain things to just like take care of things. When it comes to business, everything's separate. As far as like opportunities and as well as just moving around. I'm sorry I can't articulate it more, but like when my dad died, we used Phil Health, which we gave him like 50% off and some things like that on a hospital bill, which is pretty pricey. There's just so many things that Philippines does offer. Yes, they're lacking in infrastructure. I totally agree with this in many views, but there's so many things that there's certain things in America that I don't like. But like I said, there's pros and cons to every country, to every place. Like I always bring it to this when people have bad things to say about certain countries or whatever. And growing up in New York, I grew up in like a ghetto, like a hood, pretty much, right? So I went to Manila, I went on a tour guide, and the guy said something profound to me. I said this in other videos. The guy said something profound to me. He's like, if you don't like the way Manila looks, change the way you look at Manila. And I pretty much applied that to the rest of my life, aspects of my life, because that's the only way you can not play the victim per se, as in like you're always looking at certain things differently, if that makes any sense. So I mean, I don't want to go on a tangent, but that's usually what I tell certain people, like just how you look at things, because the way you look at things is can change your trajectory either north or south or up or down, if that makes any sense. Let's go through these chats here. You're welcome, H&H. Hey, listen, Juices I. Hey, buddy, I'm 21 years. That's truly unhappy with life. I'm sorry to hear that. I stumbled upon your detailing vid and been thinking about detailing for quite some time. You can just give me some wise words regarding. Much appreciated. Tips and tricks. Oh, okay, great. Oh, you looked at the car, the detailing thing. Yeah. I'm sorry you feel that way if you're unhappy with life, but you're 21. When I was 21, it was traveling and things like that, and yeah, I mean, I still get my bouts of not feeling well and mentally in a mental, not really in a mental space, because I am pushing for one consistency in life and just my ambition and trying to find that balance and things like that. But as far as detailing, like there's so much information out there from YouTube as far as how to do it. I'm not a pro at it. I just did it to the company vehicles. But one thing about what I can say is making any customers that you acquire, treating them like they're gold, pretty much, because in that setting it's very tangible, right? That transaction is very tangible as far as quality is concerned, quality of outcome when it comes to actually working on their vehicle, and quality of your personality, if that makes any sense. Just valuing that person, and but also holding your grounds as far as what you're willing to do, what you want to do for them, and things like that. But that goes along with any business, right? Any business, like from my years of living, 40 years now, running multiple businesses, different types of industries and things like that. It boils down to the customer relationship you have. Also boils down to the relationship you have with your employees. But at the end of the day, finding that like being open, transparent with your customer, and then being able to set the expectation. That's super important. Set the expectation, because I guess in detailing you're gonna see oh, sir, ma'am, I can't fix this, versus like oh, this is a simple fix, let me do this for you, let me do that for you, and so on and so forth. Like, set those expectations and try your best to meet or exceed them, and that'll take you to many, many places. Because literally, like, every job I've ever had in my life, uh, I've never not been selected for management, and that's not kissing ass. That's not being a freaking, like a brown nose and things like that. Like, that's literally just busting my ass and making sure, like, making sure that just taking care and looking at that business, even if I'm the employee, looking at it as my own, just looking at like my own. And at the end of the day, having great work ethic, or trying to have good work ethic and a good working relationship with people, and not, because people are not stupid, and whatever demographic they're in, people are not stupid. When it's fake, it's fake. When it's fake, like, bro, I don't want to deal with a situation right here. When guys know that you're real, guys know that, like, he's a real dude, he's a real guy, like, they respect you more, and I believe that you can go further. And at the end of the day, even if you still act good or whatever to people, some people are just out there just to stab your back, unfortunately. You try your best to mitigate that through life, but sometimes it just can't happen. You just gotta take the blows from time to time and keep it moving, and just try to stay as consistent as possible. And I think that's pretty much like the key to everything. Like, just, I appreciate you, Juices. Like, literally, like, consistency. That's all it is. Because I'll be the first to tell you, I was a black sheep of the family, and I'm effed up many times in my life. Honestly, guys, I've messed up many times in my life. But it took that time to stumble, to get to that point where, finding that consistency, finding that value within myself. I'm saying, within what I do, and inspiring myself. And being married helped a lot for me, because at least when I got married, it's like, oh shit, I got to live for somebody now. I gotta really man up, per se. Right? I gotta man up, and gotta keep this thing moving, because I heard in one of the reels the other day, like, go to where you're celebrated, not tolerated. So that hit me hard when I saw that video, because I'm like, it put me in a position where, I mean, there's times where I do feel I'm tolerated within the family, but more than anything, I know I'm appreciated. I'm celebrated, because, and it's evident within the young kids in my family, my nephews, my nieces, because they see that what I do, what all their, what I've done and things like that, and they actually, when I'm speaking to them, and actually you can see the peak in their interest. Like, you know what? Let me listen to this guy, which I mean, I appreciate it because some of them they've seen what I've gone through, even the young ones over here. But you know, but like I said, I don't want to run in a tangent because I can do this all day. I'm like, give me a cup of coffee, I'm good to go. Just picked. Let me go back. Did you heard they're making it super animated? Hey, call me Ronaldo. Hey, that's pretty. Super Mario Brothers is animated. Let me go back to that one right there. But I don't know, man. I don't want to. In today's time, you can't even make fun of cultures anymore. But should you make Mario have a very Italian voice? Because you know that's what I'm. That's a Mario I'm used to. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how you should. I don't know how they should play it, man. You know, because they always, in today's time, people are getting too sensitive, man. You go, hey Mario, you can't do shit like that anymore. You know, work ethic, I feel. Oh, once again, thank you, Juices, for your inspiration. I mean, I'm surprised people watch his videos, but yeah, like. You know, I'm not afraid to fail. Well, let me retract that statement. As a younger man, early 20s, mid 20s, early 30s, wasn't afraid to fail. I've lost good deal of money. Let's just say in the six figures. You know, I've lost money like that, maybe even more. But yeah, now I just try my best to take as many calculated risks as I can these days because, you know, like I plan on maybe 50 years old, you know, like tailoring it a little bit and then, you know, just focusing heavy on other investments and things like that. But I'm giving myself 10 years here in America just to really go hard here again and then, you know, try to recoup some of my losses and then reinvest and things like that. But that's the goal plan right now, you know. So if you guys are listening out there, comment down below. What are your 5-year goals? What are your 10-year goals? You know, and another question for you guys is like, do you like this type of format where I can do like long format lives where I can just answer questions, talk to you guys, and you know build that camaraderie, build that community. I just got to try to find some actual time to actually do it. You know, just actually do those things because like doing the independent career stuff, they might give me a call and they're like, boom, you gotta go here, you gotta go there. So I can't really stick to a consistent plan, which sucks, but I'm trying my best, you know. I'm just reading through the things right now. Yeah, thank you, call me Ronaldo, and is that cool? Yeah, I used to do decent lives, like a while, consistent, but just life happens. Got to keep moving, and it's not like I'm just sitting down and chilling. Those things don't happen really in my life. You know, like a late day for me is probably getting up at 8 o'clock. You know, you know, but I'm usually up like early, and I got to get my workouts in and things like that. You know, I would love if you did this more often, but always make sure you're putting your mental health before us. Thank you, Juices. Yeah, I mean, like, as men, you know, I don't know how you guys feel. You know, there was a book that I read a long time ago, like Men Cry in the Dark or something like that. You know, as men, you kind of have to just have a camaraderie, man. Like, talk to people, like, build up that base because, you know, like, yeah, as men, sometimes you can, I mean, there's things like I can't really express myself to the women in my family because it's kind of like, you know, if you're like up here, right up here, you're up here. You can't. Sometimes people don't want to listen to you, man, because like you're up here, like you know, you're at the top of the pyramid, like what the hell's wrong with you, type vibe. But sometimes you need sometimes to just break it down with friends and stuff like that. And I don't like drinking, so usually the social lubricant is, whatever. But I don't like doing that. I'm gonna move in the back. I'm gonna put this stuff away. Hold on. My beautiful niece is over there. It's my other beautiful. I have a lot of beautiful nieces. Right, Abby? Let's move into the other room. Abigail? I got a lot of beautiful nieces around here. That's why I got to protect them all the time. Let's move into this section right here. Right? Let's move into the office. Let me turn on the lights here. Okay. Beautiful niece. Okay. Gotta put my iPad somewhere. Much better. I had like crazy amounts of review items coming in all at once, like last week, literally. But yeah, I had so much crap come in. Like I had to do crazy reviews this week. But yeah. Let me see. Just go into my stuff here. Yeah. Call Me Ronaldo. I have seen Saved by the Bell. Actually, I used to really like it. Long time ago. I mean, I still really do like it. Do my life. Let me just turn that off right now. But yeah, pinned, I got it. Yeah, look at this freaking oil stain, dude. Oh. Yeah, juices. Once you set up your website or your Facebook and stuff like that, you can I think there's a way where you can actually set it up on Google, like your address and stuff like that, and then you can claim it yourself. I think I did that for a few businesses that I had. I was thinking for a moment in the background you have an image of donkey. Oh no, a lot of people always ask me about this right here, all those right there, those four animals. I am partially Chinese. So those are all animals for wealth. Thank you for checking that out. Yeah, like those are all animals for wealth. Like I am a rooster. Like I am in the Chinese horoscope stuff. I am a rooster, and cattle, and you got the pig, and then you got the horse for business and stuff like that. But that's all it's all for business. Oh, yeah, my brother's a dragon. My favorite character in Saved by the Bell, AC Slater. Got to be AC Slater. Kind of reminds me of myself. I'm not in shape now. I'm not that in shape like I used to be, but I'm like that. I'm like the AC Slater type. I think I'm the AC Slater type. That's what I think I am. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I envision myself like I'm the AC Slater type. But yeah, Juices, if you need more help, I'll try to figure it out as far as that. But definitely whatever you're posting, literally whatever you're posting, just create your own Instagram and create your own Facebook, LinkedIn especially. Take that and then you just literally just stay consistent with the post. Oh, principal, yeah. Oh, that guy's funny, dude. But I would approach that first, Juices. But if you want to reach out to me, I'm more than welcome to 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 talking, whatever. Oh, I was supposed to call Mr. Torres on Friday, but I got slammed, dude. I got slammed. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm very flattered. I'm very flattered, Jesus. Like, I mean, whatever I can do to help. I'm very big on karma. If it's one of those things where it's like I'm just at the end of the day, I can't take any of this with me, any assets or anything like that. But I can't take my memories with me, if that makes any sense. I can take the memories that I have with people, memories I have with even in this little. Even if I never talk to you, Juices, this little interaction in life, it can spring up years from now, and then maybe I'll discover you online and be like, oh shit, that guy actually did his thing, or girl, yeah. But that's how I view life. Like these things, like these interactions, are priceless to me, because at the end of the day, it's energy, good energy going to you, and I'm sure that will come back to me, but and not to get too personal, things have a few months ago, things didn't go well for me. I felt like really, I was like, felt really weird past couple of months, and it's God has answered, not my prayers. I mean, God has given me certain answers to my worries and things like that before, and it kind of makes like it kind of makes it not rectifies. I'm having a hard time articulating it, but it just not justifies, because I don't really like the bad things happening to the other side of what's happening, but it it just tells me, like, you know what, I'm kind of on the right path as far as my mentals are and my outlook are. Money can always be got on my end. I mean, on everybody's end, and I'm always gonna work hard. So making money and buying new things and making new investments, that's just a byproduct of what I do, because I'm really in this life. But the relationships weren't really after solid relationships. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead, call me Ronaldo. What's up with that show, Miraculous? I'm actually gonna watch that, dude. I'm telling you right now, I'm watching that. Yeah, Juices. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know how it is. 2022. You can't really just assume. You know how it is. You're stuck in a rut. I know how that feels, man. But I mean, yeah, like for, like, I think I mean, I would like to think that I've helped certain people, and it just feels good when I see you in a couple years, months later, and like, you know what, that thing really worked out for me. Like, I'm genuinely happy for you, because I have no interest in it, right? If you do your detailing thing, there's no. I'm generally just happy for people when they're doing good and they follow their goals, because I know how hard it is just to just to get up and go. It's not easy. Like obviously I'm nowhere near, like, that the super successful people. I'm talking about, not even fake success. I'm talking about like, for me, success is like people that, you know don't need to show off. They have substantial investments, and they can just chill at home, but they choose to do other things. They still choose to help people and things like that. That's much more my type of vibe and things like that. But, like, yeah, like I'm just happy that I can help somebody, or, like, and that's something that, my wife and I talk about all the time. Like, sorry, or babe or whatever. She'll be like, you shouldn't share yourself too much all the time, because sometimes, people don't listen to you because it's not benefiting them type thing, which it is very true. I can talk to people all day, and maybe that's why YouTube works for me, because I can just talk to this lens right here. But I would like to think that people I talk to, they're actually somewhat listening, because and I can only I can only I can only think about, like, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the messages as well. I can only think about, like, how I interact with my nephews and nieces, because that's where my interest, that's one of my main interests and priorities are, as far as building them up and putting them in a really good position in life, right? So I'm very upfront and bold with them. I'm like, listen, like, I am a grade A F up. Like, you're looking to one of the biggest F ups you can probably meet in life. Like, full of regrets before, full of things that I was blaming people for not having, things happening to me, or good things happening to me. You're looking at the black sheep of the family, and you're looking at grade A F up. I'm like, I'm showing you things, and I'm telling you things that I hope you will never come across. And I do see the value in how my nieces and my nephews, conduct themselves. My two nephews, you can check through my stuff. Like, my two nephews grossed about 150,000 each last summer, and I'm pushing them for more, for growth and stuff like that, and eventually going to passive income and stuff. But this summer, my nieces are going up there. My nephew started with just two of them. I'm pushing them. I'm encouraging them, and then now they brought, I think, like 9 people with them in their team to build them up and things like that. And I'm very upfront with my nephews. Like, you need to take care of this, because this is what happened to me. This is what I don't want to happen to you. And hopefully they're listening to me and things like that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Juices. Yeah. A villain is Hawkmoth. That's a crazy storyline, Ronaldo. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm definitely gonna check the show out. I appreciate you for putting me onto that. I'll probably watch and I'll update everyone about the situation, because that shit looks pretty cool. Thank you, Juices. Yeah, I mean, bro. I mean, not to get too busy into my numbers, but yeah, like, it's 28, 20, 30. Yeah, I'm in the hole, maybe 200,000. 200,000 that I'll probably never see again. That's before interest. But shit happens. What are you gonna do? Like, every business is finicky. So, my wife and I have, lost money here, lost money there, but luckily, like, most of our investments have pretty much paid off for the other failures, but it is what it is, like, it's just part of life, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, some of those dudes that flex too hard, and this, my brother-in-law taught me something as a young child, right? My brother-in-law has known me. My brother-in-law, Earl, shout out to him if he's probably not watching, but he told me, he taught me a very important lesson growing up. But he told me that, when looking at people, understand that the backstory is, my brother-in-law has known me since I was 8 years old, right? I'm 40 now. So he's been a figure in my life, like, really good role model as far as hustling, grinding, and things like that. Every person in your life has a shortcoming, but I choose to view the good stuff. That's the only way I can get along and move forward with certain things, you know what I'm saying? I look for the good in people type stuff. But I do recognize the cons in people as well. So, there's, like, levels of me opening up to certain people because of, certain limitations that person has, or I just can't get with that to that level. But I say that to say this. Like, he ingrained in me a lesson in how not to judge people, but to read people, right? He's like, you know, if barrels are rolling down the mountain, maybe he's like, barrels rolling down the mountain, you know, empty barrels make the most noise. You know, okay, so the analogy was like towards people, like empty barrel, empty people make the most noise, and the people that actually have substance, you hear like there's substance, there's thuds when they move around, the way the way they move, the way they talk, and that's literally how I like when I deal with people. I'm like, okay, this is and that's why me. I am by far not the most successful person. I know. I personally, I know some really. Success. I mean, in the M's. Those type of people. I am probably the bottom of the bottom when it comes to the circle of friends or associates that I have. Um, and then you have a set of people that I used to know that are just like that. Just empty barrels make the most noises. Um, Jimbo, hi. 2 wives, Jesus Lord, oh my God. Time to be a man and start life over for the third damn time. That's the mindset we all need to have, because if you sit and wallow in that, that old space, not going nowhere. That's literally like a pit, literally like a pinball machine without going into the holes, just banging around. That might be a bad analogy, but that's what I thought right now. Shout out to Jocelyn Namuko Berlin. Shout out to you. But yeah, going back to, like empty barrels make the most noise. I just find that there's certain people, guys, girls, whatever, you know, empty barrels make the most noise, man. Like if some of you really understood, like certain, I don't really want to expose my situation, but certain assets that I have here in the Philippines, it is what it is, man. I'm like, I like understand this. I don't have any vices, right? And I don't know what you guys. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't gamble. So literally, any money I have, I invest into whatever YouTube stuff or my stuff, and index funds and other things behind me, and things to set up for the future. That's all I do. But the thing is, it doesn't bore me. It's just constant like thing for me. Like it's like a constant like push for me. Like that's literally what I like. Sit down and be like, you know what type of stocks am I going into now? Or good example, like we have a piece of property right now, one of our mango farms. I want to convert it to something else. So now I'm like, what am I gonna do for the community? How am I gonna like take this money at what percentage and try to grow it out, and how if I can recoup it in 5 years type thing. This is going in my head all the time and things like that. I don't want to dive too. I don't want to go into my own rabbit hole. If that makes any sense. I appreciate you, Juices. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make more times, more live time, like going live and stuff like that, man. Hey, Ronaldo, I am no. I've never been interested in making TV shows and movie reviews. But maybe I can make a different channel for that. I mean, I do other reviews and stuff, but never movie reviews, because I don't know if that takes a great deal of work, man. A great deal of work. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, people have said I am similar to especially the whole that thing situation, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's weird. I mean, depending on the circles I am, where I am, sometimes people think I'm Polynesian, or I've gotten Mexican, which is not bad. I've gotten Honduran, so it's Central American stuff like that. But yeah, like I've got like Filipinos have like a weird little mix. Filipinos are mixed, so it's kind of like, you know, it's weird, dude. Like if you saw my younger brother, you'd be like, "Who's that white guy in the room?" Because my mom's like French, German, Spanish, Filipino, and my dad's like Chinese, Filipino mixed with Aboriginal, like indigenous. So but it's weird. And hey, Waterloo, what is up? Shout out to you. In a 4-year-old relationship, but I stepped out with another woman 2 times, and she knows about the 4-year one, who's older, and new one. Hey, listen, whatever floats your boat, man. If they're okay with that situation, I mean, hey, I'm the type of person. I don't cast no judgment on nobody because at the end of the day, I myself am somewhat, like into, or I mean, I think I mean I curse. I'm not perfect, but I am a Christian. But I am not that type to be like, you need to follow this because you're gonna go to hell if you don't. I'm not that way. Everybody. At the end of the day, for me, like no one. I mean, no one really knows 100% the truth. This is my point of view. I mean, this is my point of view. Because at the end, I told this to one guy, and he looked weird at me. But I'm gonna tell you guys. So, if you guys think it's weird, whatever. Like, have you ever like, what if hypothetically, I'm Christian, another guy's Buddhist, another guy's Sikh, another guy's Hindu, whatever. What if one day aliens come down here? I mean, not the green, just people from another world come here and like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna play out everything for you. This is how we made you, and whatever, and everything's made up. Or, like, what if aliens really laid out like, yeah, you guys are really experiments for us, and so on and so forth. I'd be like, you know what? Because of my mindset, I'd be like, okay, I fully understand. No worries. Let's move on, whatever the thing may be. I was thinking. Hey, what's up, Jimbo? I don't know what resources are in Tacloban and stuff like that, but I mean, it depends on like what is like, not Tacloban. What is a resource there, a farming resource that you can grow there, that is not that common in that part of the Philippines, that you can mark up to a good degree and kind of corner the market, right? I mean, like, and also like what's resilient out there, like what is what is the thing that will withstand withstand storms, withstand this, withstand that. I mean, my family and I were about to go into like peely nuts, because I didn't realize peely nuts, when you're shaking a peely nut like a tree, it gets stronger. So I wanted to put that in our mango farm to to harvest peely nuts, but we just never got to it and things like that. My thing is, like, right now I would rather like go into like some type of community thing, service or product, to like to try to get income from the community, because we have farms already, we have those already and things like that. I appreciate you, Ronaldo. I might think about it. I don't know if you guys actually have YouTube channels and stuff. It takes a lot of time in the day, man. It really does, dude. Like it does take it takes a lot of time, dude. You know, it just takes time. It's not like a. I mean, if you want to come up with a decent channel, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, what's up, Jimbo? Yeah, like corn is always a go, but it's seasonal, right? So, like, if I don't know how big the property is, but definitely have a small portion of livestock. That's always a good to go, because you wanna. I mean, for me, you kind of wanna understand those seasons, what's happening, and then like go hard at it and then rotate it out. But the thing is, that soil needs to be replenished, because you're taking stuff out of there. So you might need to take the manure from the livestock, or let them do their thing to consistently fertilize it, and have like, I'm not really keen on it, but I understand like the importance of having good like nitrogen and all these things inside the soil to consistently have you, have like great harvest and stuff like that, and not putting the chemicals in there and things like that. Because like there was a time where on our property in Bakong, my wife and uh, I don't want to talk bad about the company, especially not here, because but it starts with a D and a S, right? So, um, this company DS was pitching like to put new crops in there that, like, these are pretty much GMO crops that can, like help, year one, year two, year three, maybe. I mean, they promise really good crops and stuff like that, but then I found out later on that after a few years it ruins the soil. So you're only good for that time when, like my ancestors, people that used to own and till that field, had it for hundreds of years. They understood the rotations of things and stuff like that. Yeah, because like on the land that we're on, we do corn. We do this like bean, like balanghoy. I don't know what it is in English, but we do that. The typical stuff, peanuts, and you just keep rotating those things. But yeah, you can never go wrong with cattle or anything like that, or livestock. I do it like this in these categories, like chicken, from hardy to like not so hardy. Less hardy is chicken, then pigs, then it's a toss up between goats and cattle, and they're pretty much the hardiest ones. Goats are pretty hardy. Like now if you want to get into like Boer goats, I think Anglo-Nubian goats, that's a different story right there. You're doing well at that point like that. Those are very expensive. Commodities. Like a Boer goat, really nice Boer goat, maybe 30, 40K and up. Really nice Brahmin bull, you're talking about 60,000 going up. These are prize bulls and things like that. So, I can go for a while, with the farm stuff because I did it for a while. I mean, our piggery we've been running our piggery for about me and Ruby been together 16 years, probably 15 years. We've been moving cattle for about 15 years, goats for about 15 years. So we've been moving for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, yeah, it's been fruitful for us. I mean, yeah, one season, I think I lost about $15,000. The one potential harvest for pigs, that was a big hit for us. About close to $15,000. But what can you do? It's a business. You take those risks. It's just part of the game, unfortunately. And I've been through it. I've been through it. But yeah, Jimbo, if you're still on, yeah, like your corn is always a good commodity, but I would suggest going into like like have some type of livestock in there if they're not doing it already. You can rotate out those things all day. Like I was thinking about doing like if we have a piece of property but it's really high in the hills. I'm not gonna frequent there that much and whatever, and then logistically it might take more time to bring things up over there. But I was thinking about like free range pigs and stuff like that. Building a small house for them, let them have all the babies they want, whatever. When that thing gets because they're smart. You can put the trough up there, they'll eat and things like that. You can train them, like dogs and stuff like that. I mean, the corn harvesting, keeping all the money, but you give me a lot of options when I finally get there. No worries, man. No worries, Jimbo. Just let me know, man, because I'm like a lock in my head. I'm not the smartest thing in the world, but you just gotta ask the right questions and it'll come out because everything's compartmentalized in this brain. It's not the sharpest brain, but everything's compartmentalized in this brain, as far as just things because I think it's a fail-safe for me because I have certain tasks throughout the whole entire month, day, week, whatever. So I had to compartmentalize everything because or else everything's go to shit, like mush. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense, because yeah, man. Hey, how's it going, Ramon? Sanabria. I am doing fine with the kidney. Got it. Like right now, like I'm taking this. This is pretty. It's not sweet, but whatever, you know. But it's not sweet. But I'm gonna drink like maybe 1,000 milliliters of water after this to drink that out. I'm always drinking water. Thank you for asking for about my kidney, Ramon. I'm always drinking water, and I try my best to work out as much as I can. Although I have gained some weight, I'm always trying to, My sister, thank you for asking as well. My sister is she's doing fine. She actually lives with me here. She's doing fine. I got scared because of the COVID thing, because she got COVID, and she got that stuff, so I got really scared. But her immunity is more important than mine's, because like she has my kidney. She's taking immunosuppressants, but she's fine. She's healthy, and she's fine. So even right now I'm talking, I'm getting a bit emotional. I love my family. I really love my family. I gotta. That's this number one. And yeah, they kind of got me there. Thank you. Yeah, like after my dad died, I pretty much took the role of my dad, but it's been hard, man. But it is what it is. You gotta be. This is not an easy word to say around now in 2022, but the patriarch of the family, not that easy, man. But yeah, like it's like now that I'm getting older, and obviously I'm not super successful, but I'm at the point where it's like I try to value all the relationships that I do have with family, and we have things going on in the background that you guys don't need to know. It's family stuff, but yeah, like stuff that you just look at, you just look at life differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting older, you just approach life differently. At least I did. I just look at life differently, right? I'm like, you know what, fights are not worth it, and things like that. It's how things are. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for asking, Ramon. I really appreciate that. Ronaldo, how was my day today? Busy, like usual, but I'm blessed to be busy, right? I'm blessed to be busy, because you know I couldn't function without being busy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, in reality, if I had nothing to do, like literally nothing to do, I would probably be laying down in bed, honestly, just chilling, watching YouTube, going down the rabbit hole like everybody does. And even like even like the most productive person, I guarantee you, it's like especially if you try to be super productive, it's always a battle of trying to stay productive. Like, I don't think, unless you're a robot, you can't just get up and be like, you know what, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that, I gotta do that, without having that opposite side of it, and be like, you know what, I can't lay down here today. I did bust my ass all week. I can't lay down and just chill right now. But then eventually I start questioning myself, putting myself down to a degree. It's like, what the hell are you doing, Gilsar? Or are you just gonna lay down here all day? And all day means before 8, before 9. Like, get the hell up and do something. And then this phase 2 is usually like, oh, start making up the list and stuff like that. If I didn't make it the day before, it's making up the list. So, you know what, let me just get up, and then I do like a count off, like 3, 2, like a rocket ship, 3, 2, 1, and just get up and do what I have to do. But then there's those days where I get up ready, I'm up, moving around, I just find my way to a couch, I sit down and chill, go back down the rabbit hole, and then it's a constant battle of being productive. It's just life, man. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm gonna be transparent as possible. Like, maybe some of you think like I stay busy all the time. I do stay busy all the time, but there has to be a there has to be like a another spectrum to that, to that hard work. Funny part, it looks like you missed a question because you did not respond to the question. Just saying. I don't know which question, man. It was more. How are you doing? I am sorry if I did. Yeah. Me being okay. I'm okay now, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna stretch out, dude. Like today, like tomorrow. Like tomorrow, the plan is I gotta go to the airport, pick up this package, take it to about Northern Virginia. Probably come home, sleep a little bit, maybe, hopefully, and then go to work at and go to work around 3 o'clock. That's the plan. But hopefully it'll follow through and it'll happen because yeah, it's just that's how it is, man. You know. But yeah, shout out to everybody out there. I really like how the chat went as far as actually people jumped on and things like that. But I'm probably gonna call it a night soon because what is it right now? It's 11. I still got more things to do. I gotta do some editing for a video because I had a client. So I had a client. I don't have. I think they're outside. The review products and stuff like that. So the deal was I finished the videos in 3 days to turn around. For a particular price, and then I got it done, and I'm finishing up the last one right now. Yeah, but yeah, I'm always trying to move, man. I'm always trying to move, and yeah, I gotta really get into. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. I don't. You know what it is? Maybe shows I can do like multiple like season type things. Movies. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I'm super productive or just that guy. I just don't watch TV that often. I watch reels and stuff like that on YouTube and little stuff, because literally like when I do have time, it's just a few minutes, and if I'm not doing work, I'm probably taking a nap. Just taking a nap because usually this is how it usually happens. Wake up at 5:30, start getting up, start getting prepared, work out for a little bit, whether it's stretching or calisthenics, and then I work at my punching my bag in the back here, and then I start taking care of like any reviews I need to do, any orders for like this, I make decals and stuff, so I made decals today. I'm gonna send that out tomorrow, and then around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I start getting tired, and then I take a nap from like 1:30 to 1:40, like 1 o'clock to 1:45, or if I can go to bed take a nap at 1:15, I'll take it. At 1:45, I then get up. I then refresh myself up again for work. I leave here around like 2:15, 2-ish. Start heading to work, but get there by 2:45, 3 o'clock. Start doing that stuff, then do my emails and all that stuff. Come 11 o'clock, try to be in touch with my brother, take care of things overseas or whatever needs to be tended to, and hopefully work on other projects around like 2 in the morning. Hopefully I'm dozing off already. Happen again, wake up at 5:30, put in snooze, and then it's vicious cycle. That might be something I can get into, but I can't promise anything, Ronaldo. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, never retire. I'm not going to... I'm going to just retire from... I don't know, man. You're right. I probably never will retire. I'm just going to keep moving. But, have more time to chill and relax, ride my motorcycles. Love the motorcycles and things like that. But yeah. But you guys take care. Have a great night. And I really appreciate your guys' time. I really do. I will try my best to do this again. Let's set up for it hopefully next Sunday if you guys come across it. And the more stuff that happens, with this thing here, I'll find my time and do what I got to do. And, yeah, let's do from there. And a shout out, Did you know the series Super? Yeah, I did watch that when I was a kid, man. I watched it when I was a kid. I loved it. I loved it. I think they were using the guy Lou Albano, one of the whatever. But yeah, have a great night, guys. Take care. God bless, and I'll see you guys